good evening. And it is a good evening. Why? Because at night, we can see the moon. La Luna. Yes, the queen of the night, the big mommy in the sky. What do we love about the moon? Anybody?
Big.
It's big. We love the moon because it's big. She's also a woman in STEM. She's the perfect height for clouds to jump over. And she's also mysterious. Like, there might be a sex of event landing on her, but it's probably also fake. There's something I have to tell you, which is a little unpleasant. We have misunderstood the moon. I know, it's sad to hear, but it's pervasive, and I need to fix it. Now, what would you say the moon's job is? Tides. Yes, the moon controls the tides. It's a pervasive idea. As depicted in the documentary series Avatar: The Last Airbender, the moon has water powers and enhances the water bending of people around it. But this is wrong-ish. Wrong-ish. It's a miscommunication, if you will. Your boos only make me strong. Yes. I don't want to take the moon down a peg. It's not that I hate powerful women. No, I'm one of the good ones. I just think we're not giving the moon enough credit, and that this like moon has water magic idea is like allows us to get into really simplistic and like unserious territory with miscommunication number 2. Astrology is real because the moon controls the tides and humans are mostly water, and that's science, said somebody on Tinder. To this, I would say respectfully, bestie, no. That is not true. And let's get into the science on this. Number 1, none of you are hydrated. Simply no one is hydrated enough for that to have a real effect. Number 2, astrology doesn't have to be science to be real. Astrology works because for thousands of years, poets and artists and scholars looked up at the night sky, at the infinite geometry of the stars and the concentric circles of the planets, and thought to themselves, oh my god, same. So me. Mercury moving backwards in the sky, literally me trying to talk today. Like, we were in retrograde, impossible. We can just believe in things. I believe in astrology, and I'm a 29-year-old getting my back blown out by Saturn right now. You know, like, I believe in astrology, and I've been bullied on Tumblr.com for being a Gemini. We can still believe in these things. And I think astrology is more legitimate than a lot of like for-profit organized religions that are going on out there. I think it's a more legit thing to believe in than quite a lot, honestly. It's more legit than the 5-second rule. It's more legit than fantasy football, Scientology, or this one weird trick that doctors hate. It is unfortunately not as legit to believe in as life after love. Just as a quick sidebar, I have this Halloween costume of Chernobyl. Do you think this is a good idea or a bad idea? Good. Okay, great, thank you, I'll be doing that. Anyway, what's going on with the moon and the tides? Let's get super serious for real right now. Yes, she's a moon princess in the sky, but there's more than that. She can't actually water bend. Think about a lake, Lake Michigan perhaps. There's no tides in Lake Michigan. It doesn't rise and fall twice a day. Is it because Lake Michigan doesn't listen to powerful women? No. It's because that's not what's happening. Let's go to the model. Let's go to the model for real. The moon and the earth are orbiting each other in space, and they influence one another. Now, this is not like social influence where you would say like Barry Demira and your friends all say, thank you, and also with you. No, this is a gravitational influence. As the moon orbits the Earth, its gravity pulls on the Earth and it kind of distorts it. It makes it swell out in the middle. We're going to call this effect a yearn. As the Earth and the moon pull on each other, the moon yearns towards the Earth. This yearn displaces the crust and moves the water. And as the water moves up and sloshes around as the Earth turns, the moon creates the tides. Okay, wait, no, I did say the thing that I said was wrong earlier. It's not because I'm a gaslighter. It's just because I think we're getting bogged down in the simplicity of it. It's not that the moon creates just the tides. The moon affects everything. Everything yearns for the moon. Not just oceans, but mountains, and twinks, and your toxic ex, and Eli T. That is moved up and down by the moon twice a day, almost a foot if you measure from the center of the Earth. And that is like the invisible labor of women in the workforce. That's so much more than just like the tides. And I think if we don't say that, we don't know that the moon is the avatar. She's not just a waterbender, she's doing everything. Every day, the moon goes around the Earth, and we just yearn for her every day. Anyway, some takeaways. It is morally right to believe in astrology, even though that's not what makes the tides happen. We all yearn for the moon, and she yearns right back at us, and the moon does create the tides, but importantly, she's not a waterbender. She's the avatar. And finally, people who are born in June deserve peace on Tumblr.com. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for that wonderful insight. Wow, I've learned so much. In fact, we have questions.
Okay, great. Happy to answer questions. Yes.
Do you have any feelings about the other moons in the solar system?
Yes. These like polyamorous moons that Jupiter and Saturn have. Yes, I think they all have incredibly busy schedules and calendars, but I'm a monogamous. I'm so